There is a special kind of cage that many of us live in every day, without even realizing it. It has no bars, no locked doors. In fact, it even gives us a sense of safety. That cage is called the invisible belief system. We can't see it because it's what we use to see the world. When we think of beliefs, we might imagine religion, life principles, or what we consider right or wrong. But a belief system goes deeper. It's a set of things you accept as absolute truths, so deeply ingrained that you never even question them. For example, you might believe, I need a university degree to be respected. Art can't make a living. I have no value unless I'm helping others. You didn't choose to believe these things. They were shaped by repetition, by what you saw around you, or by emotional wounds you couldn't explain. Belief systems work like filters. They choose what you notice, how you interpret behavior, and even make decisions for you. And the dangerous part is, most of the time you don't realize they're controlling you. A child raised in a household that only praises high grades and criticizes failure will likely grow up with the belief, my worth comes from my achievements. A child constantly compared to others may develop the belief, I'm never enough. I have to try twice as hard to be loved. And so, as an adult, you might become someone obsessed with perfection, unable to rest, afraid to try new things for fear of failure, or always doubting your worth in relationships. None of it comes from reality. It comes from the colored lens you've been wearing since childhood and never thought to take off. A person who works 12 hours a day, constantly meets goals, is admired by many, might think they're living an empowered life. But if they're operating from a belief like, I'm only valuable when I outwork everyone else, then that's not freedom. That's internal control, a prisoner of an emotional operating system that's never been rewritten. True freedom isn't the ability to choose anything. It's the ability to understand why you're choosing it. You weren't born with limiting beliefs. They were planted and they can be replaced. The first step is becoming aware. Where am I operating from? Whenever you find yourself overreacting, triggered, or frozen in a situation, that's a sign an old belief is in control. Once you notice it, you can start to talk to it, question it, test it. Sometimes a belief only exists because you've never questioned it. Changing a belief isn't a quick fix. It's like rewriting an operating system, one line of code at a time. You begin in small moments, when you catch yourself putting yourself down, when you say yes just to avoid rejection, when you judge others from a place of past fear. Every moment of awareness is a step back from the invisible cage, and a step closer to your true self. New beliefs don't come from forcing yourself to think positive. They come from new experiences, when you allow yourself to live differently, even just a little, and realize, oh, I'm not trapped anymore. We don't live in reality, we live in our interpretation of it. And those interpretations are filtered through our belief systems. If you've never paused to look at that system, your entire life may be shaped by things that aren't even yours. Start today. Take a step back. Before making a decision, ask yourself, who's deciding this within me? Is it really me, or a belief formed 10 years ago? Just by asking the question, you begin to unlock the cage. Because the deepest freedom isn't the ability to do something. It's no longer being forced to live by things that no longer serve you.